Hello again and welcome to another episode of Slash Camp. Meow here. And I actually got back from Florida probably about 2 days ago at this point. I was going to do a video the day that I got home, but I ended up passing out. And then I didn't know what happened to Monday, so Monday was just like, boop. So today we did podcast and we had a new guest, a new host on podcast, which is Ray Tog, aka Josh, who's been a good friend of mine and Teolger's for quite some time, and we happened to know him, and he was like, hey, I got this webcam and headset, and I'm like, awesome. Are you available Tuesday at 2 p.m.? And so we ended up getting him on board to do podcasts, and it was good, minus the fact we had a couple technical difficulties today, which was running with Hangout Against Humanity, which is Cards Against Humanity, essentially. And it just wasn't working correctly, and then I had to pull down the stream for a second and get it back up and running. It was monotonous for probably about 5 minutes, but thankfully we got it up and running, and we got to play Cards Against Humanity with our new host. And we kind of got an insight of how his mind works and everything like that. So that was cool. So pretty much what I did while I was in Florida. First day was relaxing. I went to Goodwill. I do a lot of Goodwill shopping. A lot of clothes that I get are from Goodwill. And I don't see there being a reason why I have to spend $30 on a pair of jeans when I can buy it for like $5. And actually, I only wear one brand of jeans, and they're called Angels. And I haven't found them in Pittsburgh, but they're all over Florida. So every single time I go down, I pick up several pairs. I managed to get actually 5 or 6 this time around, which was amazing because I needed new jeans badly. So that was good. I hung out with Mom. We ate out a lot. I got to go to a Cheddar's for the first time ever. That was good, but it was just there's nothing here that made it special. It was just oh, this is typical American food. And I'm like, okay, I want something that is Cheddar's. You get pasta from Olive Garden, and you can tell it's Olive Garden pasta. I was looking for that one thing, and they didn't really have anything. Went shopping a lot. I mean, a lot. I actually hung out with a lot of my high school friends. Well, 3 of them particularly, and that was really awesome because we hadn't seen each other in pretty much 7 years, and it was really good to have everyone back together, and we went out for drinks, and it was an awesome time getting to see everyone again. Couple of times they were just is that you? Are you really sitting here right now? I'm like, yeah, I am. But it was really awesome. I got to experience a couple new things. Figured out who Bo Burnham was, which was pretty cool. I picked up his book, Egghead, Bo Burnham. So it's definitely interesting. He's not your classic comedian. He does a lot of what's going on, WTF poetry, and stuff that's really just funny. But a lot of it's makes you think and makes you wonder, and if you have the chance, check it out. He does stand up. There's stuff of his on YouTube and stuff like that. It's really good. It's definitely expressive, interpretive, just interesting things. And I got the book read to me while I was sitting in a Books A Million, and I fell in love with it. So that was awesome. Let's see what else happened. Went to see 2 movies with my mom. I went to see How to Train Your Dragon 2. It was really cute. Unfortunately, though, I kept passing out halfway through it. I was just so tired with my sleep schedule being flipped that halfway through the movie I was just nodding out, and then I'd open my eyes up and be like, okay, that's what happened. And then I'd nod out again, and I felt so bad. Luckily, Mom didn't notice, so she thought the movie was good, but then we went to see Maleficent, and Maleficent was 1,000 times better. And I loved that movie. It was well done. It was beautiful. The story was really good. And yeah, it was just amazing. An amazing movie. I'm trying to think. I'm like rattling off really quickly. Went to go for a massage. We went to a spa and got really good massages done. By the end of it, we were just like, do we have to leave? Do we have to leave? Really? Really? Do we have to get up now? But yeah. So, it was really awesome. And then I had to come home. So, I don't work for the next couple of days, so that's good. I get to chillax, and I brought stuff back from Florida, which is a lot of my anime books and stuff like that. Stuff that I could fit in suitcases that didn't weigh too much. I have my stuffed animal. There we go. Right there. My Tachikoma. I have all my statues, my figures. Rei Ayanami. I have Makoto from Ghost in the Shell. I have Quaru up there. I have a couple figures, like the small figures here that are from the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Pokeball. I have an actual like wind-up clock that was from D and Angel, stuff like that. But it was really cool to go through like all my childhood things and like nitpick and be like, yes, I want to take this with me. And I still actually have a full suitcase that I still need to unpack, which is mainly just clothes, but I want to make sure, go through it and look for any items that I need to put up, because it's pretty bare. It's like, I still have 3 open shelves, like completely just open shelves, and I'd like to fill that up. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I missed out on a lot of the Steam summer sale because I was in Florida, and I actually didn't have that much like internet. I get Wi-Fi every once in a while, but it wasn't really that strong, so I couldn't do much. I started playing a new MOBA. It's not bad. It plays just like League of Legends does, and it's for my tablet, which was good because then on the plane I played that, and it kept me entertained. They gave me wine on the plane, which was really awesome. I come off the plane and I was kind of tipsy and kind of just like, and so it helped a lot, because leaving my mom is actually really hard. And she, at one point, I was in the airport and I told her I got past security and stuff like that. And she was on the phone just crying, and I felt so bad. And I'm not a person who wants to cry in public, so the entire time I'm like, Mom, I love you. I'll talk to you later. So, and at the time I was actually sitting in a restaurant, so I was like, and there was like a couple next to me, and I'm like, don't start crying, don't start crying. So thankfully I held it together. But it's definitely really hard because my mom lives in Florida and I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I get to see her maybe once to twice a year. Thankfully this year is an exception. It's my sister's 40th birthday, so Mom's coming up for it. And she'll be up here in August, so I will see her in June, August, and December. So I get to see her 3 times, which is really awesome. And we talk through like FaceTime and Skype and stuff like that, so it's not too bad. But it's definitely very hard on the both of us to be so far away from each other. But let's see. The new anime season, the summer season, is coming up really shortly. It's this week. We're starting off with Tokyo Ghoul, which actually airs in about 20 hours. And then Sword Art Online 2, which airs Saturday. So that's going to be awesome. Sailor Moon is another one in the lineup. I'm actually watching Hamtora, which I saw like they're coming out with another season of it, so I wanted to make sure I finished all of it, which is actually going to be something that I do after I get done unpacking. And then I'm trying to think what else I'm looking forward to for that. There's a couple that look decent, but nothing that's like striking. I do want to watch, it's the Tokyo Ghoul, which is a horror anime, which I don't really like horror animes. I don't like thriller animes that well because I'm a scaredy cat. But this looks really good. And I watched another, which was supposed to be a horror-esque anime, and I dealt through that. So hopefully, knock on wood, I can watch Tokyo Ghoul. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. Hopefully there's enough to keep me entertained. If not, I'm just going to start doing like an anime roulette and be like, I just randomly watch this. So, but yeah, I want to do a couple more. I still have my board over there saying about which animes I finished, and a couple more actually just finished this week and did their finales, so I need to add them to the board and be like, I finished this. So, but yeah, I get to chillax today. Hopefully my packing gets pretty well done. I have the puppies that are chillaxing on the floor right now. Oh, you can't see them. Oh, you can't see them. They're like right here. Priest, Rogue. There you go. There's a priest. Priesty poo. And then Rogue. Come here, Rogue. Come here. Let's do it this way. There's Rogue. Hi, Rogue. She wants my food because I have chicken nuggets. She's like, Mommy, I want your chicken nuggets. That's what she keeps looking at. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish. Like I said, I have a plate of chicken nuggets. Gonna finish unpacking, go eat my chicken nuggets, and I would like to, at some point this week, before I have to go back to work, do a gameplay episode of some sort. And yeah. So I shall see you guys later. Hopefully you've had a good week, and I shall see you again. Bye-bye!